Welcome in, chat. I got energy tonight, and maybe it's because it is the solstice, you know what I'm saying? But there we go. What's up? I had to fix the stream, so I am live right now on Instagram, on Facebook, TikTok, and also YouTube. So if you guys want to check out the stream, you guys can definitely go support the platform. Today was the summer solstice. I don't know what y'all did, but I was definitely outside. Okay. I went to the river, and that was a very beautiful like setting. I was really like excited looking up at the sky at like 8:30, 8:45, and it's like the light it was just still there, you know what I'm saying? Um so it was very nice to like experience. Like, yes, it was a long ass day, right? But I don't know, it's just something about daylight. I'd rather have more daylight than there is night. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I love nighttime too, right? But something about the day, I just feel like I did so much without doing anything. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I accomplished so much today without having to do much. And it was like exactly what I needed to do. If you get it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But yes, today was lovely. Thank y'all for asking. I was contemplating if I should go live today, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, why not? Tap into that energy, right? Uh the frequency that we're in right now, especially with the solstice energy. But anyways, if you guys are here, definitely tap in, say hello. If I haven't said hello yet, I'm sorry. I just had to tell y'all about today because it was just magical. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how else to say it. Like, it just felt magical today. So, uh, I feel good now that I've told y'all. Hello, how are you? If you're new, tap in down below, say hello. We're gonna do some card pulls, okay? I like to do this at the beginning of my live. Typically if there isn't like an urgent message, right? I'll go into collective. But tonight we're gonna do card pulls, so we'll bless a couple people in the collective. You must be following, okay? You must be interacting. You okay? Those are a must. You gotta follow. All right, you gotta support the tribe. Be a part of the tribe. I promise you won't regret it. And make sure that you're interacting with this live by saying hello. All right. We're gonna tap in here momentarily. Let's go ahead and get them shares out. Share the live with at least a minimum of 5 friends. If you are not familiar with me, my name is Madam Divine. I'm an intuitive psychic medium. I do have the gifts to channel messages from those who have crossed over. I am also a Reiki practitioner, so I do energy distant healing. So if that's a service that you guys are interested in, you guys can definitely reach out to me. I do also jewelry. So if you guys are in the market for waist beads, protection jewelry, bracelets, necklaces, you name it, I'm the plug for what you want. Okay. I promise you're gonna love it here. We got it everything. It's like a one-stop shop. All right. So one-stop shop. And this is a place where we do healing, where we tap in with one another. We keep it real, we keep it funky. Because one thing I don't do is I don't sugarcoat, beloved. So when you tap in and you interact with this live, just know that you're tapping into realness. Okay, you're tapping into realness because one thing about me is I'm not one to fake. All right, I'm big Sag energy. We blunt, and I deliver the messages as best as I can in order for y'all to take it right. But at the end of the day, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? So I could give you advice all day about your situation. I could give it all day, right? But y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do, okay? So, with that being said, we got 2 shares, y'all. We got to get the energy up. Come on. All right. If y'all want energy from me, then I'm going to need y'all to tap in and get them shares up and get them likes up, okay? Because one thing we don't do is we don't siphon energy, okay? We big on energy here, okay? So I give out as much as y'all give back. Big on that. And y'all should start practicing that too, because a lot of y'all have people run y'all ragged because y'all ain't got no boundaries, you know. And trust me, I've been there before, beloved. I've been there before. But anywho, let me go ahead and clear the space. Because one thing I don't do is play when it comes to what I do. I don't play with spirit. So I like to cleanse my space and make sure that I align with the divine, and I also align with the right energies on this live, okay? So while I do that, go ahead and make sure you're following, tapping, and sharing. And then I will go ahead and tap into card pulls, okay? If I feel drawn towards your energy, I will then give you a message that is spirit led, okay? I do not do free yes or no's. I don't think anything is wrong with them, but I am here as a messenger, okay? I'm here to deliver messages. Now, if you do have a question and you would like to inquire on it, then I could most definitely go ahead and tap into that energy. My link tree is in the bio, okay? So let me go ahead and clear the space. You guys can stick around if you guys want to hear the prayer. I'm big on prayer. I am also Latino roots, so I always pray in Spanish because that's how I connect with my spirit guys. It's just something that I do. And then I go in with English because we speak so many languages here. We speak English, Spanish, Spanglish, we speak fucking spiritual, we speak hood, we speak everything here. We speak healing, we speak love, we speak light. All right, we speak all of that. We speak abundance, we speak attraction, we speak we magnetize opportunities. That's what we call it over here, okay? Ain't no funky energy over here. So if you want that type of vibe and energy and you don't vibe with this, then it's a-okay. You just keep it scrolling, okay? Keep it scrolling, beloved. I'm not here to make a fan out of nobody. I'm just here doing what God has chosen me to do, and that's that. So, with that being said, let's clear out the energy. And if you are on YouTube, you better subscribe, beloved, and make sure you smash that like. I appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and tap in. Padre nuestro que está en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día, perdona nuestra ofensa como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos deje caer en la tentación, libéranos del mal. Amén. Ave María, Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Gloria al Padre, al Hijo y al Espíritu Santo, como era en el principio, ahora y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos. Amén, 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 amén. God, above all, I give you thanks for this time, space, and energy that you're aligning me with the collective once again. I ask that you please align me with the divine energy as I now tap into the frequency of the collective. Archangel Michael, I ask that you please protect my aura, protect my crown, shield the Zen room as I now tap in. Allow me to align with those that need messages from spirit, those that need clarity, truth, healing. Align me with those at this time, spirit. I call upon the ascended masters, my highest self, higher power, the angels of divine white light. I call upon my santos, my eguns, my muertos, la gitana que me acompaña, los indios que me rodean, my son 3, my grandmother Emilia, my best friend Sierra, as we now tap into the frequency of the collective. As that the messages come out in love and light, truth, and may we continue to grow collectively in the highest frequency that comes from Source, which is love. At this time, Spirit, I ask that you align me with the highest, brightest lights, divine beings today, as become the channel the portal, and the vessel for those that need clarity tonight. May the messages align at the time that they do, as my messages are timeless. Whether it's through the FYP, whether it's through a share at random, on any of the platforms that we are on tonight. Bless the live and allow me to align with those that need it, Spirit. I give all things in gratitude to God, my ancestors, my spirit guides. We bless this live. Ashe, 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 motive be. All right, you guys know we got to bless the space. We don't play about it. So if you are here, welcome. All right, I'm going to tell you guys what the rules are, okay, because this is my room and I want to make sure that we are all in good energy, okay? So I'm going to do a couple card pulls and I'm going to go to who I feel drawn to. You're going to drop your name and zodiac. You must be following. Okay, if you're not following, don't ask me for shit. Okay, I'm big on reciprocity. I do not sugarcoat. Okay, and these are spirit-led messages. So whatever comes up is what you need to hear. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Beware of scammers. I will never contact you. That is not me in your DMs. I will never reach out to you. Okay, I'm a firm believer as a healer. Your people come to you. And that's where we talk about word of mouth. So we still at 6 shares, y'all. We still at 6 years. I mean, I'm a move, right? But again, I ain't gonna say nothing until we see that energy in the live. Come on, y'all. It's 1:30 in the morning, beloveds. We up. It's spirit hours. Who's up with me? Who's up with me? Is it just gonna be me doing the work or what? You know what I'm saying? I'm a straight shooter, beloveds. What we doing? We sharing, we vibing, we watching. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, let's tap in. Spirit. Drop your name and zodiac if I tell you. Okay, if I call you by your name. And I tell you to tap in, you're gonna drop a sunflower emoji. Only when I call you, okay? All right, let's tap in. And it don't matter what platform you're on. Remember, I'm on 4 platforms, okay? So if you see me looking at different angles, it's because I'm talking to different collectives. All right, name and zodiac, make sure you guys are following. All right, Spirit, align me, Spirit, at this time. Who do you have a message for, Spirit? Who do you have a message for? Let's see. Ooh, that went fast. Katie Leo, tap in, my love. Tap in, Katie Leo. Everybody else, continue to share the live. Tap the screen. All right, make sure you're following. These are spirit-led messages. So if you are here, know that we bless the space and there's a reason why you're here. Thank you for the heart, me, my love. All right. I see you, Jody. Thank you. Make sure you smash that like. Katie Leo, where you at, girl? All right, you said a flower. That's fine. Spirit, for the highest good of all, when it comes to Katie, align me with her highest self at this time. What messages do her spirit guides and her counsel have for her at this time? Let's tap in. Katie, what is the current energy, past, present, or future when it comes to Katie's spirit? Katie, you recently walked away from something or need to walk away. All right. I feel like you've been either enlightened about a certain situation, and something has either caused you to draw into a state of surrender or something came to a complete pause. Okay. Whatever that was, it needed to happen. This change needed to happen in order for you to finally walk away from whatever it is. All right. It could be a person, it could be a place, whatever it is. All right. You walked away or there was some sort of release here. Okay. Because the 8 of cups talk about emotions, right? So there could have been some sort of release as well when it comes to emotions where you had to surrender and finally purge out, right? Because it seems like sometimes we end up holding so much in that it becomes so overwhelming for us, and then when it finally starts, it's like you can't stop. I do feel like you are starting to view things from a new perspective, and it's all because you let something go. Okay, I don't know what you let go of. All right, I'm not seeing you in the comments. It could be that you're being filtered, and that's okay, right? But you take whatever resonates. But if you wanted confirmation, then that's your confirmation, okay? That walking away is going to open up new things for you. Yes, my ex, it felt good. I left my old job. That was stressful. That's what I'm saying. Like whatever made you, I don't want to say that you impulsively made that choice or decision, but whenever you decided to do that, it's like, it gave you this immense energy of just like surrender. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we don't have control of the situation. And we always say, give it up to God. God will always provide. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's kind of what you did in the situation. So continue trusting that and know that, not everything is meant to be, clinging on, right? It's okay to detach from the situation. And then what is for you will magnetize towards you. Okay. So take it how it resonates. And if you want to dive more deeper, you're more than welcome to book. You can book a live reading, go through my Linktree on my bio, or you can book private. Okay. Send me a DM on Instagram. I release your energy. I call back all my power. Ashe to the ancestors. Thank you for allowing me to tap into your frequency, my love. I send you love and light. Continue to follow your intuition and know that you're walking on the right path, okay? Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel, I ask that you align me with the next frequency, spirit. Align me with the next energy. Make sure you're following, all right? Make sure you're following, tapping the screen, and sharing the live, you guys. Jody Libra, please tap in for me. Drop a sunflower emoji wherever you are. All right. Jody Libra, Holy Spirit, holy angels for Jody Libra. Jody Libra. When it comes to Jody spirit, for the highest good of all, for Jody, past, present, or future, what is the current energy? What needs to be brought up? Thank you, Jody. I feel like you kind of feeling in between. All right. Like you don't really feel like you're having too much success, but at the same time, you see that there are certain things that, didn't work out. Okay. Could have been a breakup here. This could be associated with something that could have really been devastating or painful to you. I feel like you are somebody that's really struggling right now. It's even very hard for me to speak. So I feel like you don't really speak on what you're really going through. You tend to hold back, and it's like you feel like nobody can relate or really understand you. I do feel like there is a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, because my body feels like it's going through like the emotions right now. I'm not even going to hold you when I'm tapping into your frequency. You need to be more optimistic, okay? The current energy that you're in is temporary, okay? You can shift your perspective, but there is a need for you to shift your environment. Please let me know if you understand what I'm saying, okay? The spirit is telling me there's a need for you to shift your environment, your day-to-day routine, okay? I don't know if you've gotten comfortable with certain things, but it's like I really sense that there is an energy, right? And it's out of nowhere too. And I feel like this could be either this could either be somebody trying to send you or shoot you some sort of energy, right? To kind of get you off track or make you feel like this lazy energy. Because I don't know, maybe you've been feeling lazy here lately too. Like you haven't been really wanting to do much. But that's also part of this energy that is like surrounding you. Okay. I don't know if you do anything to protect your energy, but I highly recommend that you do a cleanse, purify your space, because there could be something in your house that's causing you to really fall into this energy of not letting go. Because I feel a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, a lot. You're going through a lot. I'm, you know what I'm saying? And I feel for you. I send you a virtual hug. I really do. And I want you to really know that there is hope, but you got to have faith. All right? And that's something too that I'm hearing, that there is a need for you to not lose your faith. Okay? Because life has been very overwhelming for you, but they want you to not lose your faith. Remember, your faith will take you. Hold on. I'm trying to hear what they're telling me. Your faith will take you to new horizons. Okay? Maybe horizon, that could be a specific place, or something about the horizon is significant here. Very much so. Thank you. You're very welcome, my love. Listen, I send you love and light, and if you ever want to, I know sometimes when I do readings for people on live, like it could be a little nerve-wracking because you don't know who's listening. But if you feel like you would benefit out of a personal reading, like a private reading, then I would highly recommend it, because those readings, right? I always say, when like if you're paying someone for a reading, that's an initial investment that you're pouring into yourself, right? Because that's self-development, right? That's how I view it, because it's like a counsel advice, right? So always see it as that. Anytime that you book a reading, view it as, you know what, I'm investing this into me because I want to ensure that I understand what's going on in my life. And maybe I don't correlate with certain things, but if I move in this way, I can decipher more quickly. I don't know. Whoever that resonates with, you get it, right? But that's what I have. So if you want to book, you're more than welcome to book, my love. You can contact me on Instagram, okay? I release your energy. I call back all my power. Ashe to the ancestors in advance. Thank you for allowing me to tap into your frequency. I send you love and light, queen. All right, spirit, allow me with the next energy. My list is open, so if anybody would like to book, $15 is the minimum. All right, 15 is the minimum. I'm gonna do maybe one or two more, and then I'm gonna go straight into my list, okay? Because it is already 1:30, and I don't think that I'm gonna be on too long. So if anybody wants to book, you guys are more than welcome to join, okay? All right, spirit, align me with the next energy. For the highest good of all, spirit, align me with the next energy. Spirit. Ooh. Let's see. Diane Libra, tap in. Diane Libra. List is open, you guys. List is open. $15 is the minimum for a spirit led or a question. And if you would like something more in depth, I do have other options as well. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey. Make sure y'all following Diane Libra. Diane Libra, spirit for the highest good of all. When it comes to Diane, please shed light and clarity and truth for Diane, spirit. What is the current energy? Past, present, future. What does she need to know? Thank you. That came out quick, girl. Let's see what this is about. Okay. Diane Libra. You got majors, okay? You got majors in your reading. So what that means is, do you accept super chats? My love, I wish I'm getting there, but I think you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers to receive a super chat. But I definitely appreciate it. We're getting there slowly, slowly but surely. But you're more than welcome to follow me on any of the other platforms. TikTok, people send gifts there all the time, or you can also check my Linktree. It's in my about section. Um, if you ever wanted to send a donation, my Linktree is there as well. So thank you so much, my love. I appreciate you, love and light. Okay. Um, Diane, I am so sorry, but I wanted to go ahead and let her know. But you have majors here, and when you have multiple majors here, is major things happening, major changes, major impact, major influence, you name it, okay? With the full card here, there is a new beginning that is approaching, or is about to come into fruition for you. And the fact that today, right? And I say today because I went live a little bit before midnight, I think. Or I can't remember when I went live. No, I went live not even 30 minutes ago. Brandy, I got you. Um but with the summer solstice tonight, you know what I'm saying? Like that could be something that maybe, I don't know if you did any sort of ritual or anything like that, right? But with this energy, especially if you're trying to manifest something, like it'll happen. And I feel like you're somebody that definitely you're somebody that can definitely manifest, right? Um I do see that um you need to move with more mystery. Like don't let people in on what you got going on, especially if it's something new. All right, spirit is wanting you to keep things on a hush, because there may be certain things or certain people that you need to observe, right? Because they may be moving a little funny, if you know what I mean, okay? And I think you know what I'm talking about. Um, so yeah, just be observant. Um, I do feel like there's also some sort of fear, okay? There's some sort of fear here associated with you. Um excuse me. I don't know if you have this fear of trying new things or just change in general, right? But I definitely do feel like whatever this new change is, this new beginning, this opportunity, whatever blind faith you're going in, I feel like it's gonna bring you a little bit of anxiety. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know if you're somebody that suffers with anxiety. Because even now I've been trying to write Brandy on my list because I would have had her already, but for whatever reason I keep getting sidetracked. So I feel like that's kind of like your energy, like your nerves maybe get the best of you. I don't know, because I feel fidgety right now. I don't know if that's like something that you do, but I feel real fidgety. Um 621. Brandy. Damn, sorry. I don't mean to be coughing all up in the mic. Yes, I'm a very big believer in manifestation. And I'm studying for a new career, but terrified. Yes, I've had severe anxiety lately and keep being distracted when studying. Yeah, girl, because it took me forever to like write that. And I'm like, this is not my energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm straight like boom, 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 right? But there is a need for you to kind of just trust in the process, okay? Um, I know it's easier said than done, right? But When you approach things in a positive manner, right? This change, because I told you, you've got major changes happening, right? But the moment that you like accept it and you're like, you know what, I trust that everything is going to go in alignment with me. I need to see past whatever illusions I have put in place to kind of make me sabotage, because that's kind of what happens, right? when when we have new things or great things that are about to like propel us forward, for whatever reason, it's like that shadow like is lingering, right? And is like listening and just waiting until you reach that sweet spot in your journey. And it'll tempt you, right? It'll tempt you to believe that, you know what, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do so much better, or there's gonna be another opportunity. And it's just like when you do that, you sell yourself short, and it's like you're cutting yourself from receiving the blessing. And fear does that. Fear is an enabler to stop you in your tracks and not allow you to move forward, right? And I also do feel like you are somebody that you just be knowing shit. You just be knowing shit. And you know what I mean when I say that. Like, I don't know if sometimes you experience like deja vu. Thank you for the gift, my love. I don't know if you experience like deja vu, but I'm definitely picking up the energy of like sometimes you just be knowing when something's about to pop off, or like you can feel it's just something, right? Is I don't know how to explain it because I've never experienced that before, right? Because everybody's gifts are different, right? I can sit here and try to explain my gifts to everybody on this collective, but none of y'all would understand unless you embodied it, right? But when I tap into y'all energy, I could feel it, right? But it's just very hard for me to put into words. And I can't understand why I'm not gifted because I have a very no, but that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong, right? Because you are gifted, right? Being able to manifest is a gift, because people can sit out here all day and say they want a Maserati and they want to meet Kai Sanat, right? And none of that should happen. But I have seen people who have literally say, you know what? I'm going to be streamer of the year. And that's what it is, right? And then boom, boom, mainstream. You get what I'm saying? Not everybody has the capacity to manifest. That right there is a gift because you're using your words and your intentions. That is a gift, okay? Everyone's gifts look different, right? You know things. You just be knowing things. That is a gift, right? To know. So don't be alarmed if you start inheriting more gifts, right? The more you tap in, the more that you really tune into your high frequency, you're gonna see that those gifts tune, like you'll fine tune these gifts, okay? And I don't know why spirit is showing me like a guitar, right? Music could be significant for you, but spirit is showing me a guitar, right? Because it was like like I wanted to fine tune the strings, all right? Something about a guitar. I don't know why my voice is so raspy today, and I'm not going to overdo it. Um, so hopefully y'all can hear me, and because I'm not gonna overextend my throat. I did that last year, and I was coarse for like 6 months, and nah, it was not a vibe. The cup is cute, girl. That's my cup. I want to get a Stanley though, because I don't want it to slip. I feel music deeply. Thank you. I want to book with you for sure for more. Sure, yeah, definitely. Listen, I'm intuitive, right? Like y'all be seeing cards, but it's not the cards that do the talking. It's the energy, spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm connected with the divine. So everybody reads differently, right? But you're more than welcome to book. I also do offer private readings. So just send me a DM on Instagram, okay? Hola, bendición. Um, you guys beware of scammers, okay? I see some fake psychics in here. And I don't have any mods in here. So just beware, okay? I won't contact y'all. That's not me. Um, I'm gonna do one more, okay? And then I'm gonna go to the list, okay? Brandy. I'm gonna do one more card pull for someone. All right. And then we're going with paid readings. Depending on how many readings we have, I may go back into card pulls, right? But remember, I try to just do that in the beginning of my lives, right? So we've been live for 36 minutes. So I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna go into paid reading. So I do have one person on the list. Remember, 15 is the minimum. That is a spirit-led reading or an in-depth question that you would like clarity on. And I do offer other deeper readings if you guys would like. All that info is in my link tree in my bio, okay? And all of my accounts and links, everything is linked to my page. So beware, okay? Spirit, align me with the next energy, please. Who do you have a message for, Spirit? Align me with the frequency. Who do you have a message for, Spirit? Hello. Hi, Sandra. I don't know why y'all comments keep getting filtered. Make sure you guys are following. Continue to share the live and tap the screen. All right. I appreciate all the taps, all the gifts, all the love. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. Spirit, align me with the next frequency, please. Let's see. Oh. You guys, you have to be following, okay? Thank you for the shares, my love. It's like some of them come through and there we go. Yes. Go to my bio. You'll click Vanessa Torres, tap in. You'll click this picture right here and it's going to take you to my profile. You're going to see the links literally in my bio. Linktree will be there and then you'll see all of my payment options where you can send payment to. I just got an Apple Pay. And my type of readings that I have. I do all type of readings. Sandra, I got you, mama. I got you second. You're second on the list, okay? All right, Vanessa. Oh, I'm gonna take my mic off cause my phone about to die over here. Hold on. List is open, you guys. 15 minimum donation, okay? Vanessa Torres. All right, Spirit. For Vanessa. Thank you for all the taps, the shares, the interactions, you guys. Welcome to the Soul Tribe. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Vanessa Taurus. Vanessa Taurus. When it comes to the Vanessa spirit, past, present, or future for the highest good of all, when it comes to Vanessa, thank you. Vanessa, we have an opportunity that's going to be coming in, okay? And it's taking you some time, okay? This is something that's been coming in very, very slowly. But Spirit wants you to take this opportunity for you, okay? For you. I feel like you are somebody that is very, very, you're very productive, and you are somebody that, hello, mama, you are somebody that you have like built your own routine in a certain way, right? And because you've built this routine is a reason why you've been like building up this new opportunity. Because this is not something that just like happened, because this has been something that you've been taking time, you've been putting work in, okay? This could be a project, this could be, a certain promotion or something that you've been expecting, or wanting to level up. This could be anything really, right? This could be a class, a new course that you're wanting to take, for a trade, whatever the case may be. But Spirit wants you to really make sure that you take care of yourself, you nurture yourself, but also, um, be mindful that whatever opportunities that surround this opportunity, right? Because I feel like there's going to be other opportunities going to be that are going to be available to you, but some of those are going to come with strings, okay? Some of those are going to come with strings, and when strings are attached, need I say more? It's not genuine. You get what I'm saying? It's like manipulation, a form of manipulation or control. So even if it takes you a little bit to achieve this pentacle, right? I would much rather you go that route than to have to, okay, as long as you get it, than to have to feel like you're being undermined or manipulated. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit don't play right in my book, right? If you gotta do something to manipulate me, then we ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has free willpower, and when you start messing with people's free willpower, that's when we stop fucking with you. Okay. But that's what I have for you, my love. If you would like to book, you're more than welcome to join the list, or you could book private as well. Send me a DM on Instagram. It's all linked in my page in my bio, okay? I release your energy. I send you love and light. I call back all my power because it belongs to me. I say to the ancestors in advance. All right, we're going to go to the list. Brandy, and we have Sandra. If anybody else would like to join, 15 is the minimum, okay? And if you ain't got it, I understand, but you could definitely show support by interacting, tapping. You already know. No, the list is not long. I only have 2 people on the list right now, and they're all for the 15 donation. Open thoughts. What type of reading would you like? You want to do the $15 spirit led or question, or would you like to go more deeper? Because I do offer other readings like career. I have a general reading which does everything: career, love, blockages, your higher self, shadow self. But again, you get what you pay for, right? That one is a more in-depth reading, is a lot longer. So that one's 60. And we tap into everything. General is six to 7 decks. When I tell you I put it on you, I put it on you. I lay it on thick, okay? That's a general. And if you want to do like a one topic, Like, say if you wanted to do, because I get a lot of people who tap in and want to tap in on a relationship. So if you have like a relationship that you want to tap into, then that's one topic, that's 50. And I do 3 decks. So it'll reveal like hidden messages or whatever. Or if you want to do career, right? It don't have to be love, but I do all types of readings. But just to specify it and break it down for whoever. So, for those who want readings, let me know down below. I'm building up the list now. I am not going to be on here for much longer. I'm going to be coming on random hours. So again, if you guys want to book me private, that's the best way to get me, okay? Um okay, I got you, Brandy. You paid the 15. I'm gonna tap in with you in a moment, but I want to make sure that I get everybody. I want to build the list so we can go ahead and go. Um, if anybody wants to join the list, let me know. All right, we have 2 people on the list, Brandy and Sandra. These are paid readings. If not, we're gonna go ahead and proceed, and then whoever sends, we'll keep moving. Thank you, Chelsea. All right, Brandy. I think you had a question, right? Yeah, we switched to paid, my love. I've been doing the card pulls for almost an hour. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. People be wanting free readings, right? And that's cool, that's fine, that's dandy, right? I'm here to deliver messages. But I always say when you're doing a reading, man, that's an investment. That's an investment that you're doing for yourself. So just imagine how much information you can get from a paid reading when you actually pay for my gifts, my talents, my services. You know what I'm saying? Not saying everything is made out of money, and you know what I'm saying, because I'm not money hungry. I'm not, because I wouldn't do free stuff if I was money hungry. But I do got to take care of my altars, and I got to take care of everything that I run here. So those donations are very helpful. Um Thank y'all. I appreciate you. You could tell me anything. Okay, so just you want me to do spirit led? I don't know why I filtered it, but hey, thank you for the swan, Brian. I appreciate you. What Brian is that? Doberman dad. I feel like I don't know. I'm running a blank right now. It's me. Is it? Is it Brian? Is it Brian? Did you change your username? Or did you change your picture? No, I want to make sure that, because you know what I'm saying? I be having mad people be coming in here. Don't get mad at me. mm. Okay. That's why. Because I usually see you're saying, you know what I'm saying? All right. Yes. Spirit led. Okay, perfect. Chelsea, is that you pinning for me? I appreciate you, love, because I haven't had no mods in my shit for God knows how long. All right. Let's tap in. Thank you for the roses. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all, Chelsea is one of my clients. I love her. We've been working for a while now. And that's something that I do too as well, but I do a lot more stuff on my own. Um and I ain't never met her. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, you align with people and you help people, and even when you don't even meet them, I love what I do. I love what I do. All right, Spirit, we're gonna tap in for Brandy. Brandy, thank you for the gifts. Brandy, what is your zodiac? Let me know your zodiac. Capricorn, that's right. And please forgive me if I don't remember, but remember, It's 20,000 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to remember when y'all come in. You know what I'm saying? Holy Spirit, holy angels, make sure that your hands are not crossed and your feet are not crossed so I could tap into your frequency. Brandy, Capricorn spirit for the highest good of all. When it comes to Brandy, what is the current energy? What does she need to know? What do her guides want to advise for Brandy spirit? Thank you. It's a lot of sword energy here, okay? So I'm definitely picking up on the energy that you're very much your mind. You're struggling with your mind. You're exhausted. Your mind feels like giving up. Okay. I feel like you're coming off very protective right now, and guarded. Um, I feel like you've kind of been a bit withdrawn and isolated here, or I feel like that's the energy that you're going to be moving in. But there's something here that's keeping you up, okay? Something that's keeping you up. And then this could be something that you are harboring internally. This could be maybe like a secret. Maybe you're not being truthful with yourself or honest with yourself. Um, but I feel like you're moving in this energy of the reason why you're in your head is because you're wanting to be practical, right? You want to move with practicality. You don't want to make emotion, you don't want to make choices or decisions based off of your emotions. Okay? And I feel like your mental is very much stimulated. You're someone that's very smart, okay? You have a lot of intellect. Okay? You have a lot of intellect. What's up, y'all? What's up? You have a lot of intellect and you're someone that's very disciplined. But for whatever reason, on okay, so this is how spirit is like bringing it to me. So your center, right? Your center, your core. You are somebody that is disciplined. You are somebody that uh you're very clear and you're very honest with what it is that you want, right? But at the same time, you're also coming off very much exhausted and somebody that's like giving up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I could do this anymore. It's like your mind is playing tricks on you. There's like a fear or something that's stemming from this. So again, your core is telling you one thing, but it's like your body is reacting in a whole different way. Your mind and your body aren't in alignment because I feel like it's two different entities, right? Like your mind governs this, but your body is overreacting, or your body is reacting out of, I don't know. So I feel like something triggered you. Something triggered you, okay? your head, your head and your body are not in sync. I know what you mean. Yeah, your head and your body are not in sync. You keep them at a distance. There's a need for you to recenter, regroup. Hi, Summer Dawn. Yeah, you need to like realign. Hello from Randburg. I'm not sure where that's at, but welcome. Yeah, there's a need for you to like realign because I'm also seeing like the Rubik's Cube, right? The Rubik's Cube. Maybe you played maybe you played that when you were younger, or somebody that is significant to you um is associated or connected with, oh, South Africa. Welcome, my dear. Love it, love it. Welcome. Maybe this could be somebody that is connected to a Rubik's cube, but you know the Rubik's cube, when you want it to kind of finally come into flush, you got to shift it, right? We got Ghana in the house. Hey, I love it. Welcome in, y'all. Listen, we international. I tell you that all the time. We international, and I say that so humbly. Okay, I am not somebody that thinks they bigger than anybody. I don't think I'm top shit. I don't think any of that. Okay, I'm just a regular person. Okay, with some dope ass gifts, and I share it with y'all. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. But yeah, y'all, you need to shift, okay? Use that Rubik's cube. Thank you, my dear. Use that Rubik's cube and align yourself, recenter yourself. I'm hearing you could do breath work, work on some breath work meditation. Um yoga, you could practice yoga as well. Um so that you can bring them both, or even, I don't know if you're somebody that like you're like into fitness or anything like that, but even joining the gym or even going for walks around, like, you know, a track, right? Because I don't know, a spirit is showing me a track. There could be a track that's near that's near you, but try to shift that, okay? um because that is why you feel kind of lost sometimes, because you're disconnected. It's like your head and your body is disconnected. I just joined the gym yesterday. Hey, yo. We can look at that. Yeah. There may be a track in that gym, right? Or a track could just mean like, hey, you're on track, right? Like, for whatever reason, for whatever reason you intuitively felt. Lord, what is up with this? I wasn't doing this at all today. At all. So weird. Um, damn, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I feel like maybe intuitively you felt like a push to go. And that push is, is telling you on the right track. Health is wealth. Mental health as well. There's a need for you to really emphasize that mental health. Um, because sometimes we focus on the physical, but we neglect the mental, right? But I pray that that was helpful to you. All right, I release your energy. I call back all my power. I say to the ancestors in advance, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your frequency. We are doing paid readings right now. The list is short, so if you would like to join, the link tree is in the bio, okay? Okay, you are good at what you do. Thank you. You're very welcome, my love. You're very welcome. Sandra, do you have a question, or would you like to do spirit led? If it's a question, drop a Q, and if it's spirit led, drop an S. 2:12 on the clock. If anybody would like to join the list, I do not have anybody after Sandra. I will be leaving here shortly, so if you guys would like to tap in, now is the time. All right, Sandra, I feel like you're getting filtered. Drop a S or a Q. S or Q. Where'd she go? You may need to go on to Instagram, Mama. I think you're getting filtered. How do I tap in? If you go into my about section on my page on my channel, you'll see my link tree. Or even here, there's a QR code. There's a QR code right here. You click that and it takes you straight to my link tree. You see at the top corner? I'm trying to point, but it's kind of hard. Right here. It's a little link tree box right here. You can use a QR code and it'll take you straight to my link tree. I have not seen her. Where is she? Text it to me, Sandra. Is she in here? I don't even see her. Am I tripping? Wasn't she just in here? I'm good. How are you? Sandra, it should be under Sandra. I'm about to text her. Hello. Nah, cause she just sent it like not that long ago. Yeah, that's crazy because she literally was just on here. I might have to do hers tomorrow. What's up, Chris? Bendición. Yeah, that's her. I don't know where she's at. You up late? You be up at these hours? Thank you, Chelsea. Yeah, I don't know where she went. Hi, how are you? A Frozen Explosion. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Hope all is well. Seeing you on live. Wanted to say hi. Yeah, you know I stay live. They got my message request at 7. They got to go. Love it. Woke up in the middle of the night about to eat a bowl of cereal. Ooh, what kind? Do you still garden? Cause I know that shit about to smack. That shit about to smack. Yeah, I don't know where she went. We just gonna have to do her reading another day. But it's crazy because she literally was just on. I don't know. Susanna. Hola, mama. Is that you, Bella? Susanna. And that's Zelle. Thank you for your donation, Mama. Fruit, fruity pebbles with 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream. Sheesh. Talk about the fucking calories. Jeez. Susanna Virgo. Okay, Mama, I got you. Susanna Virgo. Okay. You sent in for a you sent 15. So did you want to do spirit led or you have a question? Since Sandra ain't here, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with you. Put a S for spirit led or Q for a question. Mhm. S. Okay. All right. Susanna, make sure your arms are not crossed and your feet are not crossed, okay? Hi. What's up, Bonnie? All right. Let's tap in, Mama. And if y'all see Sandra, let her know that we gotta get on her reading. All right, Spirit, Susanna, Susanna Virgo, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Divine Truth, Divine Wisdom, Divine Counsel. When it comes to Susanna Virgo, Susanna Virgo Spirit, align me with the messages for the highest good of all. When it comes to Susanna, past, present, or future, whatever she needs to know in the current energy, Spirit. Ooh, relationship. Did you recently go through a breakup? Yeah. Heavy. Damn. You just went through a breakup, girl. You got the lovers, you got the two of cups, and you've got the sun card. Listen, if you're talking to somebody, I don't know if you are in the right state, right? Please don't take this the wrong way. But again, I don't sugarcoat. But some people, feel like they're ready to date and stuff. But I feel like you've had so many situations that have come up in relationships that it has left you with so much anxiety, right? So I don't know if maybe dating. Um oh, I'm live on I'm on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. But I got you. I'll do it. But I feel like you've been let down in or you've been disappointed a lot in relationships, okay? My bank card is off and the app is down, so I can't book with you tonight, but hopefully, yeah, just hit me up whenever. Um, Sorry, girl. You see how many distractions? I feel like when it comes to like dating, you've had a lot of distractions. You've had a lot of people who come in and they show you one thing, right? They appear one way and it all looks good, right? But on the inside, this shit is not looking good, right? Because one thing we don't do is we don't do breadcrumbs, we don't do bare minimum. And you're the type of person that you believe deeply in love, but I feel like with the partners that you've had or even the friendships, right? You've encountered a lot of like negativity, um a lot of sadness, like you haven't really experienced like a true genuine relationship, right? Take it how it resonates, right? But I do feel like you do want a relationship, but there's something in regards to relationships that you need to heal, all right? Because you're still holding on to things from your past that keep you stuck, because I feel like a hopelessness. It resonates. How do I book a reading and what's the fee? So, what I'm doing right now, this is a spirit-led reading. So I pulled 3 cards. And I provide the message that spirit has for you. That's a $15 donation. That's my minimum donation. And if you don't want to do a spirit led, but you have a question that you want clarity on, then I can also pull 3 cards on the question. If you want to do a general is 60. That's 6 decks. And I tap in on every aspect. I do your higher self. I tap in on your shadows. I tap in on messages from your ancestors. I tap in on your money, career, love, blockages. That's like 7 decks. And then if you do one topic, like if you want to do love, or you want to check on career and finance, then that's 50, and that's 3 decks. So you get wherever you feel comfortable. I have like a sliding scale, and I also offer other readings too, but those are kind of like my main ones, just to break it down. And all of that is linked in my Linktree in my bio. But yeah, girl, I feel like there is a need for you to really kind of like work on this, because I definitely feel like there's a trauma wound here. Um, and I feel like you think that people aren't gonna stick it out. They're not gonna stick around. So there could be some an abandonment wound that is being triggered. So you're gonna need to work on that to better your relationships, okay? Um 7 decks. Well, I mean, sometimes, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? Um, Chris, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick. So I have someone on one of the platforms, right, that I grew up with, right? Um, and not everybody will trust, right? Everybody is like scared of tarot, but the one thing that I want to specify, right, is you shouldn't be scared of the truth, right? Because at the end of the day, we live in a society where people are so accustomed to living in a facade, faking it, right? And people will accept an imposter over somebody that is genuine and true, right? Because that's rare. So when I tap into my cards, right, my cards are just energy. I just shift through the energy. But it's the messages that come from, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't talked to you in years, but I most certainly can guarantee that I'll pick up on what's your energy, and you're gonna be like, damn, how'd you know that? Again, God sees everything, right? I'm just a messenger. I'm just here to align the messages to whoever needs them. You take what you will. Because again, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? A preacher can preach all day in a sermon, and not everybody in the congregation is going to be paying attention. So again, everybody comes to terms with their own things. And that's why I say never fear, just accept it and do what you will with the info. I'm not scared of it. I'm just scared knowing what's coming. You can't be scared though. And I don't even say that like tarot is used to like give you like a heads up, but I just feel like it's great for clarity, right? I feel like some people just need clarity. Um if people had clarity, I feel like the world would be such a better place. You know what I'm saying? Vaki, drop your zodiac. I ain't gonna do a full reading, but I'll pick up and see what I get for you. My link is in my Instagram, in my bio. It's the link tree. But just drop. Oh, Scorpio. Okay. All right. Make sure your arms are not crossed and your feet are not crossed. Okay. Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. At this time, I ask that you align me with Chris, Scorpio, whatever messages he needs at this time. I ask that you align me for the highest good of all when it comes to Chris, Spirit, Chris, Scorpio. What is the message for Chris? Past, present, future. Thank you. You feeling left out. I feel like you're either feeling left out or you're not really feeling where you're at financially. I feel like you kind of had like maybe an idea of where you wanted to be. You're somebody that really wants to strive on structure, and you want that stability. You want to make sure that um you want to make sure that you're abundant, right? But for whatever reason, I don't know, I feel like you're big on security. Security is something big here, right? But I feel like either lately you've been having either a lack mindset that hasn't allowed you to really pursue the success that you want to embody. um because I feel like there's a level of discipline here that requires you to step up if you want to achieve this, whatever this is, whatever this success, whatever it is that you're wanting to gain. Is going to require you to go from the 5 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, and that's a stretch, that's a jump, right? And it's not a bad thing, right? Because there's no limit on when you could be successful, right? But I do feel like you kind of need to like really work on your mindset, because your mindset could probably be the very thing that's keeping you from propelling and moving into this energy of the King of Pentacles. um I do see you isolated too, and I feel like there could have been certain delays. All right. And you got to stop feeling like you're a failure, cuz I feel like you be like, you know what I'm saying? You have moments where you're like you be like down in the dumps, you know what I'm saying, going in on yourself. Um you can't change what has already transpired, right? But you can make changes moving forward. So whatever that looked like to you, right? If you feel like you lost, you could have lost money, you could have lost it during a bet or something, or you probably invested in something that didn't work out. That's not the end of it. It ain't the end of it, right? So try to move in this energy of a king, right? If you want to be a king, you got to move like a king, and you got to act like a king, right? We're not playing no checkers, we're playing chess. You got to be strategic. You got to move with strategy. If generational wealth is what you want to achieve, then you need to move with that mindset. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because money is big here. Stability. You want something about to DM you. No doubt, my love. You got it. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm picking up on your energy. So, um, you know, move like a king is what I'm hearing. I release your energy. I call back all my power. I say to the ancestors in advance, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your frequency. I send you love and light. And you can go ahead and shoot me a DM, and uh, I'll reach back out. Did anybody else want to get on the list? Hi Raven. Hi. Sorry, y'all. I was doing a reading for somebody. If anybody else would like to join, what's up, Stitch? I see you on the YouTube. What up? Welcome back. Welcome back, Stitch. I appreciate you. You always come through and show love. Did you enjoy the summer solstice? I hope you did. Did you guys do anything special for the solstice? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I went to the river. Y'all know I went to the river. You know what I'm saying? That's my home. That's my second home, y'all. I'll be out. I'll be out in the river now. It's just something about being outside, man. Peace be on to you, goddess. Love and light. Damn, I ran through my water. Ooh. Yeah, my list is open. I was gonna get off here in just a few, but I do have a few more slots if anybody wants to join. The minimum is 15. That's a spirit led reading or a question that you have. And if you want to go more in depth, I do have other readings as well. You just let me know what you're looking for as far as clarity. No, there's no free yes or no's. I don't do free yes or no's. I do spirit led readings, and I already did some free card pulls for the community earlier in the live. You're welcome. I have both. If you go into my page, you go to my Linktree. My PayPal and my Apple Pay are both listed there. And then once I confirm that, then I can go ahead and tap into your energy, goddess. It's true. I wish that I could journey through your eyes. Okay, mama. I do believe in wanna share. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I ain't mean to do all that on the mic. Nah, for real. I wasn't trying to get gassy in the mic. Chelsea, let me alone. How you like your new job? Thank you for the rose. It's really about to be 3 o'clock in the morning. Tell me what I do to please you. Baby, anything you say I do. Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. Cause all I gotta do to please you. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. I'm a 90s. I'm a 90s all the way, y'all. A little stressed, but I'm working on it, girl. I just feel like the energy has been, stressful because I've been. I'll say my job has had me like that too, girl. I've been trying to adjust, but it's been a little something. You know what I'm saying? It's been a little something trying to adjust, but I mean, I'm getting there. By the grace of God, I'm getting there. Yeah, exactly. I ain't complaining. Okay, gratitude. Montoya. Is it Montoya? Montoya? That's a beautiful name. Montoya. Okay, listen, I tried to cleanse the room in my mom's house, but I don't think it worked. I'm gonna text you. Yeah, just send me a message. All right, Montoya. We can either do a spirit led or a question. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and if you want to do spirit led, put a S. And maybe put a period or something, because sometimes, TikTok be filtering for whatever reason. Yeah, of course. S. Okay, spirit led. Perfect. All right, goddess. Go ahead and relax. Um, do you suffer from allergies? So I don't know why my nose, my nose, I'm about to tap into energy. My nose is doing a little something here. I don't know. But goddess, make sure that your arms are not crossed and your feet are not crossed, so we can go ahead and tap into your frequency, okay? All right, Montoya, what is your zodiac? Drop your zodiac in the chat for me, please. Montoya. Pisces, okay. Holy Spirit, holy angels. For Montoya, ask that you cover and protect me and cover and protect her, as well as I now tap into her divine frequency. I ask that the angels of divine one light use me as the channel as I now bring about the messages for Montoya, Pisces. May her highest self and her angels that are here for her align and give her the message and clarity she needs for her soul path. We pray love and light over her message, spirit. Let's tap in my mom. Montoya, Pisces. What is the current energy, past, present, or future? For the highest good of all for Montoya. Ooh. New. New. For Montoya, Pisces. Montoya. You're an alchemist. Okay, good morning. You are an alchemist, okay? Meaning that any sort of energy that comes your way, you know how to transmute it and alchemize it into something powerful and beneficial to you. Diane, I got you after Montoya, okay? Thank you for your donation. Um, Hold on one second, Montoya. I'm sorry. Good morning, Brandy. So you are also someone that you're a giver, okay? Oh, that was you? Okay, I got you, mama. You're a giver. So you naturally have this innate character to just want to give, right? But also in giving, you also need to receive as well. And sometimes, Amy, I got you. All these payments coming in. Bless y'all. Listen, every payment that's coming in, we ask God and the angels to bless it triple fold. Okay. Remember, all these readings, when you tune in, they're investments for y'all, right? And that's how I want y'all to see it, right? Especially if you're getting a reading done for yourself, spirit led. That's an initial investment within yourself. Now, if you're looking to find out what's up with the third party, I'm telling you, you're wasting your time. Okay, you should always do things for yourself. Now, back to Montoya. Um, you need to balance out between receiving and giving. You can give all day, right? But you can't give from an empty cup. And I feel like when it comes to you, you have such a spark to you, right? You're somebody that's very highly passionate, and it doesn't matter what you got going on in life, right? If life knocks you down, nobody would know it because you still drive. You know what I'm saying? You still drive with that motivation, that drive, that inspiration. You are somebody that has so much creativity, right? You can also be a mother as well. um because I'm getting the Empress energy. You are somebody that not only creates energy, but you are also a portal of creation. So there is a need for you to really um there's a need for you to really focus, right? And recenter your energy where you can create, because what you have, right? Your creation gives life. Your creation is going to not only help others, but your creation um is also going to be a way where you can also create a portal of wealth. Okay? I do see that you are um have been in the past really trying to release what no longer serves you, right? You have been whatever limiting beliefs that were associated, or whatever I DM'd you, you hit a couple things on the head. Thanks. You're welcome. Whatever it is that you're releasing, I feel like you're really on this trajectory of really exploring things, right? And trying to gain back some control into your life. I do feel like you still do, or still holding on, excuse me, you are holding on to some sort of resentment here, um that you have yet to heal from. And healing isn't linear, right? We don't, and I keep saying this, right? Because it's so true. Like, we don't all heal the same way. Where we all don't need to heal on the same categories. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes everything that you've gone through, right, it's tested your faith. And I feel like here lately, I don't know, you've been kind of down on your faith. Um like, you haven't really been feeling like, I don't know, it's just like your energy kind of shifts sometimes, right? Um you feel discouraged. You feel like sometimes you're disconnected, right? But again, it's because all of your creative power you pour into other people, and then your cup is empty. So it's like you have nothing to guide you through that path, right? You're walking through the Sahara Desert and it's dry, there's no water. So you're dehydrating yourself, right? And internally, your body is decomposing because you're not hydrating yourself, right? And remember, you grow where you water, right? So if you're watering yourself, you can only expect to grow. You can only expect great things to come out of you watering yourself. And as a healer, and as someone who also does divination, right? There's a need for you to balance out your collective. You can want them to be great and you can want to pour into them, right? But your collective also has to be willing to pour back into you when you need it most. And I'm big on that, right? I'm really big on that. Especially being a star seed, right? Especially being someone who's a light seer, a light worker, a root worker. In this type of field, it's very difficult because not everybody is going to be rooting for you, right? You're going to be the one holding all your spiritual children, right? But at the end of the day, who is holding the godmother? Who's taking care of the godmother, right? And that's where you need to come into play and nourish that into yourself. If your cup is not full, don't think about giving anything to anybody. Be selfish, right? Regroup, recenter. All right. Meditation. Spirit is showing me like this big field. I don't know if there is like a park that you may go to, okay, that you visit frequently, but I definitely do see you out there, right? Really, really being outside, um, journaling, okay. And I don't know if you draw, right, or write, but I see you, right? I see you kind of like off in the distance, right? And I just see you kind of focused on something. Um, so whatever it is, go for it. Okay? Go for it because that's also what's going to help you really recenter and reconnect, right? I go to the parks all the time. Yeah, I got that big. Do what you love, do what you love because when you find things that you love, like nice habits and things, like your life doesn't feel so burdened. You know what I'm saying? Your life doesn't feel like overdrawn or anything like that. Like you feel good. And I also, spirit is saying there's a need for you to build back up your confidence because they're showing me that you have, we all have insecurities. We're not perfect. What's up, Kamika? We're not perfect, right? But there's a need for you to really like own in on these insecurities and build your confidence back up. Okay. That's what I'm getting for you, my dear. I pray that I was able to bring some clarity into your life. All right. I release your energy. I call back all my power. I say to the ancestors in advance, thank you for allowing me to tap into your frequency, goddess. Yeah, I know. I see you just came in. We've been on for an hour and 30. Um, Thank you, Montoya. Diane. We got Diane and then we got Amy. Diane Libra. Okay. Let me get some water real quick. I'm gonna grab some water real quick and then I'll be right back. Cause I feel parched. You too, my love. My phone ochun. Yeah, nah, for real. I appreciate you, mama. Here we go. It's about to go down. Nah, Kamika, you remember that one time I lost my voice for a couple months? I don't want that to happen. I got some poetry to recite. I can't let it happen. I am. Yeah, this been my signature cup. She gone to the gym with me. She's gone to work with me. Out to the park with me. So do you like the Long Island medium? Are you talking about Teresa Caputo? Isn't that her name? Yeah, no worries. It's really late. I really appreciate you. Of course. Do I like my job? No. Do I love what I do here? My purpose? Yes. Um Long Island Medium, I've seen a couple episodes of hers, but everybody mediums differently. You know what I'm saying? I feel like even with me being able to tap in, like sometimes I be, I say all the time I'm a medium and I am, But I be forgetting sometimes that I really do be talking to dead people. It's just I don't know how to explain it. It's just like today I went out to this local thing that we had here. And when I tell you I was so overwhelmed with energy, like I felt so many fucking I felt so much energy. I was feeling like overstimulated. Overstimulated. Yeah. Nah, I be forgetting that I be talking to dead people sometimes. Yeah, for real. Cause that it's that I don't know. Especially in the dating, you know what I'm saying? Try dating when you're spiritual. I mean, I dated when I was Christian and that was that was a whole different thing, right? But dating while you're spiritual, that's different. That's different. Anyways, it's different. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just different. All right, Diane. Diane, my bad. I keep going back up. What is your zodiac, my love? I know you put it, but my bad. Good morning. Damn, y'all, it's about to be 3 a.m. and I've been up since 7 in the morning. I don't know how I do it, y'all. Ain't no nap either. I ain't getting no nap. All right, Libra. Diane Libra. These are my spirit guys that got me up at this time because I haven't done a live like this in a minute. Diane Libra. I recently lost someone. I don't know if it's possible to connect with them. I mean, I do mediumships. For sure. If I feel like there's a message, I'll deliver it, right? But those are more my mediumships. Used to be up till 4. Girl, I used to be the latest I was up was like 6:30 in the morning. I worked from 9 p.m. I was streaming from 9 p.m. to 6 in the morning, almost 7. And people were still wanting, can I get on the list? Can I? No. List is closed. Like, let me go to sleep. All right, spirit. Diane Libra. Diane Libra. Yeah. Y'all be missing them lives, y'all. Non-stop. Diane Libra spirit, for the highest good of all, when it comes to Diane, align me with the energy, past, present, or future. What does she need to know, spirit? Diane Libra. No, love, spirit knows exactly who I'm talking about. You seen all these people I've read just naming zodiac. So I don't need the zodiac either, but I don't know. I just asked for it. Dang, girl. Diane Libra. Excuse me. Um, girl, what's up with love? Have you felt like you've never had like a supportive partner? Do you feel like you do it all alone? Because this is definitely coming off as hyper independent. I don't need anybody. Kamika, I got you. I got you, mama. I got you. Um, I feel like when it comes to relationships, right, and it doesn't have to be associated with intimate relationships. I'm just talking about relationships in general. All right. I feel like you have had a lot of loss, okay? A lot of relationships that made you feel like you couldn't trust anybody to come through, right? Um There's an emptiness inside of you, Diane. Um, and it has everything to do with the love that you have for yourself. And I know sometimes self-love, everybody says it like it's nothing, right? But it's just more than just what it is. Um, you have a lot of repressed emotions and a lot of things that have transpired that I don't think you're really ready to have a conversation about. I feel like you could have came from a broken home, or you could also, I don't know if you have children, right? But there could be a broken home somewhere here, broken communication. Um, you may be at odds with family members or just at odds with people in general. A lot of conflict that's surrounding you. And I feel like you're just kind of over the behaviors. You're tired of dealing with people who are moody, who are hot and cold, who aren't consistent, people who really just causing you to be more at stress. I don't know where you at, Diane. I don't know if you're getting filtered. But this could also be an ex. Okay. This could also be an ex. But I really do feel like there's a need for you to really work on this, right? Because it always takes two to tango. All right. It takes two to tango. So not saying that you're an angel or perfect in the situation, right? But there is a need for you to really get in tune with your intuition and figure out how you can move forward, right? Not move past, but move forward. Really start nurturing yourself, because I feel like you're the type of a person too that you pour into relationships and you pour into your connections. Um, but you don't give enough for yourself. Like you pour somebody else's cup before you pour yourself, right? Um, and that's just not how it should be, right? And that's that overwhelming energy. um you need to also be careful with people that move in a jealous spirit, okay, jealous energy. You may have felt it, or maybe you haven't really realized because you've got too much going on in your energy, but there is an energy of jealousy here. And this could even be in your relationships, right? There could be certain people that come into your life and sorry, this person is spamming the fuck out of this live. They gotta go. um I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, that person kept spamming. um Damn, girl, I'm sorry. I don't remember what I was saying. That kind of took me off. But yes, connect with your intuition. um and really work on these traumas, because I really feel like that's the reason why you're feeling kind of down and out, is these traumas are really like coming up to the surface and triggering you. But listen, these triggers, when triggers happen, triggers are meant to not be ignored. They are meant to be seen through. Okay, so see it through. I release your energy. I call back all my power. I say to the ancestors in advance, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your frequency, Diane. I send you love and light. We're gonna go on to the next person. We got Amy. Amy, let me know if you would like to do a question or if you would like a spirit led reading. So, question is Q, spirit led is S. Put periods or stuff in between so I can see you. That way, it's not getting filtered. Amy, Libra, spirit. Okay. On it, girl. On it. Love it. All right, spirit, we're going to tap in for Amy. Amy, Libra. Amy, Libra, spirit. past, present, or future when it comes to Amy. Amy, message for Amy. That flipped over. I'm going to take it, okay? Listen, you are also moving in this energy of feeling burnt out. You're exhausted, you're burnt out. I feel like you've been going through a lot of cycles, okay? It's been a lot of ups and downs. You feel like there's no control or you don't have any control. There's been a lot of either pushback, especially on new changes. You don't like new changes, okay? They freak you out, they panic you. They make you feel like I don't know, like you don't like change, okay? I definitely feel like you've been going through a period of negativity, okay? Definitely around negativity, and you're exhausted. That energy alone is exhausting, and I can see why you're burnt out. I do feel like there is a lot of limiting beliefs that you put on yourself as well. You are your own worst critic. Be kind to yourself, okay? There's a need for you to really release a lot of the thought process that you have. You're somebody that struggles with your mind as well. Your mind be playing tricks on you. So there's a need for you to really start seeing outside of your own mind, right? There's a need for you to see in a new perspective. Um because you being in your mind is only causing you to be in this state of what's the word I'm looking for? It's like incarcerated, but where you're trapped, right? Your mind keeps you trapped. I feel like there is a wounded masculine energy here as well. I feel like there is a impulsive energy. This could be you, or this could be associated with a male energy that is in your presence. Okay, this person can come off very ruthless and someone that may hold high expectations, but doesn't come through on their own end. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to set the bar here for me, but if you had to meet that standard, you would never make it. You get what I'm saying? Um I think that there's a need for you to kind of make not like a tally, but I think you kind of need to do like an inventory checklist on certain people in your energy. Okay, because I feel like a lot of this is associated with the people that you keep around, the company you keep around. And you may know exactly who I'm referring to, but I think there's a need for you to do some an inventory checklist on the people that you have. Okay, I release your energy. I call back my power. Ashe to the ancestors in advance. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your frequency. All right, I send you love and light, and keep your head up. All right, make the necessary changes. Whatever needs to change, allow it to happen. Don't force anything. Okay, let it be. Kamika, what's your question, Mama? You're very welcome. All right, Kamika is my last one, and I will be getting off. Again, if you guys would like to book me, you guys can book private through Instagram. Just send me a DM, and I can go ahead and let you know my availability and price. You're welcome. You're welcome. Kamika, drop your question for me, Mama. Oh, thank you for the shares. Kamika, where you at, girl? Kamika, I don't see your I don't see you in the chat, girl. Is she not in here? I don't even see her. That's crazy. Don't tell me she fell asleep like Sandra did. Let me send her a text. I just text her, so hopefully I get a response. If not, then I'll just have to do it tomorrow. Oh, there she is. Kamika, what happened, girl? What's your question? Okay. I want to know intentions from Herbert6. Herbert6. All right, sorry. Hi, David. Oof, Herbert. You want to know his intentions? Okay. Herbert's intention spirit for Kamika. Herbert's intentions for Kamika. Oh, Herbert's intentions for Kamika. Herbert's intentions for Kamika. Capricorn. Let's tap in, mama. All right, what are his intentions? Herbert's intentions for Kamika. I feel like he holds back. He's indecisive. He has a lot of projects or priorities that he's trying to balance, and he has no stability or foundation. So if you were to ask me what his intentions were, I feel like his intentions are to distract you and delay you. This person doesn't really make too many good choices, and very, very hesitant and reckless. Okay. um I don't feel like this person is on the same page as what you're looking for. Um, and I feel like this person has conflict within themselves, right? Just imagine the conflict with others. Um, oh, my stomach is going crazy. I feel like you would be starving yourself because my stomach just started like, grrr, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you would be starving yourself of a good relationship. Have you if you stick around with this person? Intentions not good. I would my suggestion would be to cut that because it's not in alignment with your path. I release your energy. I call back all my power. Actually, to the ancestors, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your frequency, my love. I send you love and light. Confirmation. Yeah, girl. There is nothing good there but waste of time. Bendiciones, mama. Girl, it's 3:16. That's my number 2, y'all. Good night. Yes, good night, y'all. I'm about to head out. I've enjoyed y'all, but I've been up for almost 24 hours. I'm gonna cleanse myself and I'm gonna knock out like a baby. Um, this winter solstice was beautiful energy. Uh I am going to talk to you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time I will be live. But yeah, just make sure that you guys set the notification bell on, okay? Have a wonderful night, you guys.